If you know anyone who's a Cowboys fan, check on them because they are not doing good right now, and I bet they're not feeling good right now. The Packers are cooking the crap out of the Cowboys right now. It's halftime. They're up by 20. 20 whole points. It's nothing. It's not like it's a close game. It's not like, okay, maybe the Cowboys can come back. They were down at one point 27 to nothing. And it's not like the Cowboys have anyone that special at quarterback. This guy's throwing two interceptions. One of them was a pick six that was absolutely horrible. The other one put them inside the 20. Horrible stuff. And then he took a bad sack at one point, which took them out of field goal range, even though you have a kicker that can make 60-yard field goals and is not missed on the year. I don't know. This is funny. This is just really funny because this was legitimately a very good team that the Cowboys have, and they're absolutely getting rolled right now by a Packers team that barely got into this playoffs. They were one loss away from the Seahawks being able to make it. It was that close. And now this is happening. They get the ball to start in the second half. That's the only positive that they have. They had a decent drive. They ended up scoring a touchdown. Barely did. And honestly, Devontae Campbell should have picked off that ball. They should have picked off a ball, and this should have been 27-0 right now. But luckily enough, it's 27-7. Jordan Love is picking apart this team. They're having all day to throw. This offensive line is doing a great job for the Packers. Running, run blocking, and pass blocking. Like Romeo Doubs just seems to get open every in route he has. He goes 20 yards down the field, and just somehow they just forget the middle. It's his only route that he's ran today, and it's working consistently. And he's had like 3 of those work. It's funny. It's overall just really funny. Jordan Love looks like a very, very, very good quarterback out here. I mean, we knew that heading into it, but you'd expect this team that's 16-0 in their past 16 games at home to be doing a little bit better than they are. They're not. They've sucked. And Jordan Love has just had a lot of command of this offense. He's not had a bad ball pretty much in all game. He's not put the ball in harm's way. He's made phenomenal plays. And whenever guys are open, he's able to hit them. Very, very good stuff from Jordan Love. They played a perfect half of football. This is the best half of football I think the Packers have played all year, especially against a good team. They made them look awful. Aaron Jones is at 2 touchdowns. I don't know what Dak is doing. I really don't know what Dak Prescott's doing. It's not like they're getting tremendous pressure. I mean, they're getting some, but it's not like they have. It's nothing that should overwhelm a quarterback that's been in the league this much, like Dak Prescott, who's been in these moments like Dak Prescott. But he's had 2 bad interceptions for a while, and I'm not even sure he has over 100 yards today. The only guy who's done good on this Cowboys offense is Jake Ferguson. He got a touchdown at the end of it, and he had a good catch at one point. I think Dak Prescott's passer rating at one point was like a 27. CeeDee Lamb and them are not on the same page at all. He had maybe 1 completion the whole first half to CeeDee Lamb. And they were catchable passes. CeeDee Lamb's just not catching them. Michael Gallup's done solid. Brandon Cooks has been a part of it. Tony Pollard has just been a no-show overall. They have not done. I mean, Tony Pollard's done a little, but not a lot. I don't know what's happening. They're getting no pass rush. The Packers aren't getting a lot of pass rush. I mean, maybe once or twice, but that's extensive time. Their coverage has been phenomenal. Phenomenal coverage. On the other end, the Cowboys are getting no pressure, nothing. And Jordan Love, whenever the Cowboys get some pressure, Jordan Love is picking them apart. The main difference is that the Packers secondary has played a perfect game. They've played phenomenal. The Cowboys secondary has not. They've been letting a lot of bigger plays deep just because they're not getting a normal pass rush. They usually don't have to cover for 8 seconds, pretty much, or at least like 4 or 5. They don't usually have to do that. But today they are, so they gotta stick. They gotta pick up what they're doing. And I guess Mike McCarthy will be like, I don't know. Packer fans, they know what it's like having Mike McCarthy as their coach. He was always very good against the Cowboys in the playoffs. He was 2-0. I guess he might be 3-0 against the Cowboys because a little bit strange stuff. I think it's just teams are just getting outplayed. Dak Prescott's got to have this is a legacy game. This is a legacy game right now for him. He's got to change this around because this is looking awful for them. Pray for your Cowboy fans, but shout out to the Packers. My dad's a Packers fan. He's loving it. And I know a lot more people who don't like the Cowboys and like them. So overall, I'm enjoying this.